morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, January 7th, 2024. How are you guys? Oh, God. Hold on. As I was saying, you guys, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey, ho. Hey, ho. Happy Sunday. Having a rough morning. Having a rough morning. I don't know what I did. I got up to make myself some coffee and some oatmeal. And there was a few dishes in there from yesterday that I was washing. And I don't know, I turned a certain way and pulled something in my back. And I'm always trying to be mindful of that, because when it does happen, it really hurts. Oh, it really hurts. And it's that left side, y'all. I don't know. Oh, God. I feel like I probably need to stretch, which I will do. On top of that, been having some difficulty breathing, but not so much asthma. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I had to find my earring too. Y'all, yesterday I got up, Saturday, and I got the bulb for the car, the backlight. Now I just gotta try to figure out how to get it in since my hatch won't open. I got something to eat and came home, right? Now, I get home, I go in the kitchen, and I notice the kitchen cabinet is hanging. I'm like, what happened here? Jeremiah said when he woke up it was like that. So it looks like the cabinet door, the hinge at the top, is loose. So I'm like, okay, he said he noticed it before. He said he tried to fix it, screw it in. But it is an awkward angle. So I came home. Oh, and I didn't mention, I also went to see if I could. The last time I bought spray paint, it was from Walmart. So I went to Walmart, and they said they don't sell spray paint anymore. I'm like, what? So I ended up just getting and the regular paint costed too much. So I got some paint, but it's like the paint that you use when you're, I don't know, painting wood and things like that for art. I'll show it to y'all later. When I was I came home, I was really tired, laid down. I just been really, really tired lately. I laid down for a little bit, and then I said, okay, let me get up and try to work on my fireplace. And so I cut some wood, kind of closed in that middle piece. I still didn't do the sides like I want. I want them like this, so I'm still going to work on that at some point. But I did close in at the middle piece. And I got the paint, and I painted that white. I forgot I wanted it to be black, but I did paint it white. It didn't look too bad, but yeah, I'm gonna paint it black at some point. I do have like some black material. I forgot what you call them. You know, like when sewing material, I guess. Oh God, I can't even think, y'all. But I used that for the top of the fireplace, right? It's black. And I cut it to fit and I pulled it kind of as tight as I could. It don't look too bad, but yeah, I want to get that middle piece black. And then, like I said, at some point, I'll work on fixing the thing. And then painting all the bricks white. I don't know, I still think it'd be easier and better with spray paint. I may end up having to go to, I don't know, a store for paint. When I get the money to. But as I was doing that, Lavelle and the baby came, so I had to put that up. He ended up spending the night. I pretty much had the baby, put her in the bath. The little one, the middle one, cut the baby hair. I was like, oh my God. He said, their other grandmother was like, you know, go ahead and go out and enjoy yourself. I'll watch them. And as always, the middle one, it's always one gonna get away from you. And the middle one, she's done it with me where I was out with my mom and everybody, and she cut her own hair. I felt so horrible because I'm watching her, and she got away from me and she cut her hair. So she got away from her other grandmother. She didn't cut her hair. What she did was my son had his clippers out, but he said he had put them up. So what she did was I guess she pulled a chair up and she climbed up and she got the clippers. Thank God nobody got hurt. She got the clippers and she shaved some stuffed animals. And then she shaved her little sister hair. The ponytail in the front. It was a bald spot. Look, thankfully it's growing back a little bit. This happened maybe a week ago. And so I was like, oh my God. I thought, well, maybe put it in a tub or the hair good. Maybe I can part it and put it in two pretty ponytails. I was like, I don't even know how to get around this being gone. I was like, well, I'm sure her mom will be able to navigate and do real good. Their mom is real good at parting and stuff and with their hair. And they're used to mom doing it. Like with my kids, I could do my kids' hair no problem because they were used to me doing it. You know. So I ended up just pulling it back up in the one ponytail like it was when she came. Just pulling it back up in that ponytail. So it don't look bad, but her mom ain't gonna be happy, that's for sure. I know I wouldn't be, you know. But Lavelle did say he spanked her bottom, which was good. She needs that because the fact that her mom has gotten on her before about cutting her own hair, and she's done it more than once. Now you turn around and cut your sister hair. I say, yeah, you don't wait for her mom for that. You there, you get her, because she has to realize, or you have to make her know that you cannot do that. You can't cut your hair. You can't cut nobody else's hair. You know, you could have slipped and seriously hurt her or something. You know, or yourself. But yeah, this little girl, she is busy. I was so tired though. I was just so. She had fallen asleep, and I kind of nodded off for a little bit while she was sleeping. But when she woke up, again, she's not bad or anything. She's just busy. She's a kid, needs to do and do things. So she's writing and coloring and being a child, and we're watching movies, cartoons, and whatever. I was so tired. I kept falling asleep, and it felt like a deep sleep, kind of, even though it wasn't. And thank God she just wasn't into everything. She was right there with me, and I appreciated that. Maybe she sensed I was tired. I don't know. But she was right there with me. I would nod off every now and then, and she just lay there, or she would, play. I had to get on her a couple of times because she kept getting on the ball, switching the balls out, and jumping and bouncing. So I was concerned that she would maybe fall back and hit her head on the table or something like that. And I'm not going to no hospitals or anything. I'm just not. It'd be like them comedians say the parents and grandparents used to do back in the day. I know my mom and them did. You alright? You alright? We'll put some water on it. That's exactly what we'll be doing. Even if she bleeding out, I'll probably cover it up, try to slow down the bleed till the daddy get home, take it to the hospital, because I'm not going. And I'm being funny, but if I had to, honestly, I would. But yeah. So eventually, she fell back to sleep. What was I doing? I think I got up. I was cleaning the kitchen a little bit, and she hopped up in the chairs, and that is a can that I had on the table that had a apple in it, walnut, a pecan, and so she had the walnut and pecan in her mouth. I knew she couldn't swallow it; it's too big. She couldn't open it. And then she got the apple, and she ate the apple. She was eating the apple. She ate quite a bit of the apple. It was a big apple. And she went to sleep holding the apple in her hand. And it was so funny because when how you wake up out of your sleep, and she woke up out of her sleep and she was still smacking. It was the funniest thing. And she didn't even have no apple in her hand or her mouth. But when she went to sleep, she did. So obviously when she woke up, she's still eating the apple in her mouth. And even then, she didn't wake all the way up. She was just, kind of waking up. But she went on back to sleep. And then, my back hurt. I can't even turn. She lay right here asleep. Lavelle ended up coming home. So we came in the room. I had made him carry her in here and put her down. The whole time she hit a cat is out of sight. Out of sight. The first time she went to sleep in the living room, he knew she was asleep. And I didn't know where he was. I figured he was under the couch, but he was over under the TV. When first time she went to sleep, he comes over, he jumps up on the couch with me. I'm laying there. And he comes to lay here with me, but as he's walking up, he realized she was over there. He stepped back, and he went to the foot. He laid at the foot. Okay. Then I moved or whatever, and he ended up getting up and moving. I ain't see him no more after that, right? Because at that point, I think she had woken up at that point. She began to wake up or whatever. So again, he was gone, right? So a little bit later in the night, I had to use the bathroom, and he was in my room. And so when I go to use the bathroom, I'm feeling the bathroom door open. It's the cat. So he opens the bathroom door while I'm in there, and you coming out, what you finna do? And he goes and he walks in the living room. And next thing you know, the baby's like, Grandma, she in the Chapo. And she runs in here, I'm scared. She said, Grandma, she in the Chapo, scary. I said, yeah, he's scared of you. He came back in my room. He got in the window. He was like this, He just didn't want no parts. And later, while she's laying here, he coming in here now. While she's laying here, he went to the foot, but he's not trying to get too close to her. Look, y'all see him? Now, I don't know if he realized she laying there, but he's not gonna get too close to where she is. And the only reason why he ignoring me right now is because she's asleep. Let her wake up. Right now, she used to sit up. He'd be choo. But yeah, guys, my arm is better. When I went to donate Thursday, when I left again, my arm was red. But it cleared up. She said sometimes it happens. But I'm glad it cleared up because it looks weird. Yeah, guys, so it's a little chilly. Lavelle bought some steaks yesterday here and fish, a whole fish, and he didn't cook it yet, which was aggravating because I thought he would. He don't stand still. Like, when he was younger, they used to say he had ADHD, and they might have been right. I refuse to accept it. I'm not putting my kid on no medication, nothing like that. I used to just try to make him sit still. But he's grown now. That's not easy to do. He's grown. But his mind all over the place. And to an extent, I do understand because I've been there. But at the same time, you can't make someone see things how I see it, right? I've experienced certain things and they've experienced certain things through what I've experienced, but I can never say I experienced exactly what you experienced because it's your experience. I may have gone through the same thing or similar, but it's hard for me to get them to understand or get him to understand. Sometimes it's best to just be still. And I know it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done because it's easy for me to tell him that, but it's not easy for me to do it either, right? Sometimes we have to learn to just sit still and trust God. He looking like, you hear Lavelle there moving around. It's difficult. And, I just want him to sit still sometimes. Just be still. Just stop moving when it's not 100% necessary. Especially when you are limited. When you're limited many things. Sometimes it's best to just be still and pray and trust God. Let him guide your footsteps. Let him calm your mind, your thoughts. And I tell y'all, it can be stressful and overwhelming when you care for people deeply and they just seem to be bumping into walls, or you trying to prevent them from bumping into walls, but for some reason they seem to like hitting their head, But yeah, I came on in here and I laid down, and I was supposed to get up and go to church this morning, but y'all, when I tell y'all, I just want to sleep. I'm trying to communicate with you guys because yesterday my plan was to work on that fireplace a little bit, put that bulb in that car, clean that back of the car out, and then get the videos out, edit the videos and get them out. And none of that was done completely. I did get the bulb. I didn't do what I wanted to do. We're getting all the stuff in the back organized and trying to get the bulb in. Did not do any of that. I did work on the fireplace a tad bit. Did not do any videos. Did not do any editing, and did not record anymore like I should have recorded while she's here. But he knows she over there. He smell it. Chop, chop. You know that baby over here. You know she over here, don't you? Look. So I smell her. I know she over there. You smell that baby under the cover. She under the cover. She under the cover. As long as she under the cover and sleep, and not messing with you. You clean your face. Yeah. I pull you in the tub, brother. Bruh. Gotta put him in the water. Why you messing with my camera? Gotta put you in the water. Say hello, peeps. Yeah, but stop. Yeah, I'm supposed to get up and go to church. I just don't have the strength. I don't have it in me. And I knew it at 4 o'clock this morning. But I was going to try to do it anyway. But, Like I pretty much, I was just, I kept opening my eyes and they'd be like this. Like they just didn't want to open. I was so tired. And this was Friday night. Saturday, all day Saturday off and home, and I just felt horrible. I really wanted to play and spend more time with her, but when I tell y'all, my eyes was just. We ended up watching the Meg part 1. We watched 2. We watched it was a Hulu. I forget the name of it, but it was so corny, like, but good at the same time. You know how some stuff seems stupid, but interestingly stupid? It was about 5 kids. They represented the elements, and the sorcerer. It was really weird. They ended up being sucked into another alternate universe or world or whatever, and they had to try to, I don't know, save the tree or something. I don't know. It was interesting. It was stupid but interesting at the same time, and you could tell it's gonna be a part 2, because of the way it ended. It wasn't bad. I can't remember the name of it though. I wanted to turn it many times, was just too tired to do so though at the time. So I went ahead and finished it out. And then we watched just back and forth, different pictures, different, whatever, because just wasn't nothing interesting really. And then I was trying to watch stuff for her. But when it was just me and her, cartoons or whatever. But before that, the other pictures I was watching, when Lavelle was sitting there, he's like, "What are you watching?" And then Jeremiah kept saying, "Wait a minute." He said, "What you watching now?" Because I just kept going from one picture to the other. I said, it's just, when it's nothing really on catching your attention, you constantly flicking and flicking until you find something that, sparks an interest. Other than that, it was just nothing on. I finished the other picture that I was watching, a Gangon creature. I think I mentioned that. Put your leg up. Stop licking. Stop. Throw your dang leg up. Better cut it out before I wake that baby up on you. I finished watching it. I didn't like the ending. But even with that, you can tell it's going to be a part 2. it's gonna be a second season for sure. Definitely, it's gonna be a second season. I did not care for the ending. I really hope that they make up for it in 2. Yeah, I sound kind of fine right now, right? But it's when I hold my head, hear that? When I turn my head, y'all hear that? It don't happen this way. But only when I turn this way or when I'm laying down a certain way, it's like that the airway gets blocked. It's a new year, so tomorrow, Monday, on my break, I'm going to call my insurance card and find a doctor that's covered by my plan. Hopefully a good one that's, not super far. So I can get in and get a full checkup. And get everything in order because especially the asthma, I may go today and see if I can get a refill. He gave me 3 refills. I haven't, 2? I haven't refilled anything yet. And I just today talking to y'all see that? 0. But even 0, it's got maybe a few more puffs. So I definitely will get that refilled because that's something I don't want to play with at all. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and lay back down. I really just I'm tired of saying I'm tired, to be honest. But I really am just want to go to sleep. But I'm so tired of sleeping. Yeah, I want to tackle his litter box. Hopefully today we'll do that. And then, like I said, maybe after I do get some, I don't know, lay down a little bit longer. Maybe I have enough energy to let this back, because I don't know, my back is and maybe I'll go out there and see if I can put that bulb, that light in, and get my back trunk together. I did go in there while the baby was she was like, am I seeing you in the chair? I was like, yep. I pulled the bar stool up to the kitchen sink, balanced and braced myself, stood on the sink, off the chair onto the sink. I didn't feel like looking for my tools, so I got the scissors and I went in there and I twisted that screw back in there. My back. And tightened it up and fixed that shelf. But I'm definitely going to go back in and do it tight. Secure it tight because I don't want anybody to open it and boom, So I'm definitely going to do that. My drill, for some reason, will no longer charge. I don't know why. The electric drill it would make life is so much simpler. But it will not charge. And I have the charger, the Black & Decker. I know it's the right one. I'll sit the dang thing on the charger for the longest time. And it just won't charge anymore. I don't know. My mom gave it to me so long ago. It had ended up at LaVille's back in DeKalb. And then back to me. He accidentally took it one time. I was like, no, bring my drill back. And I got it back. And had it ever since for years. And since I've been here, I've used it many times. But it just does not want to charge. I don't know. Maybe I'm not leaving it on the charge long enough. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll take it out when they leave, when the baby's not here, and put it on the charger and see if it, I don't know, leave it overnight and see if it'll charge, even though I've done that before, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure I have. Stained cat and cat fur everywhere, all over my new, pretty new red/black blanket. Just laying here licking. Ugh. You comfortable? Now the camera on you, so you stop. You got his paw up like he done stopped in mid lick. Always wanna fight. Always wanna fight. Why we got to fight? Why we got to do all this? Anyway, guys. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. If I don't talk to you guys anymore today, please enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Remember to say your prayers, not just for your family, friends, and loved ones, but all your brothers, all your sisters in Christ. Remember to treat people the way God would. It's easier said than done, and I say that all the time because I know it is. It is. You know, I was listening to Joyce Meyer's Friday, and she was talking about, helping people. Just help people. And do it without being mad about it or upset about it, because there's no blessing in that. And she's right. And I try to do that, but sometimes it's hard, especially when you find yourself in a position where you find yourself explaining something to an adult that you shouldn't have to explain, something that you would think as a kid, this is common sense that you would know. You know what I'm saying? That you were taught as a kid. Now as an adult, why would somebody re-explain or have to? But sometimes you have to do that, even with me. Sometimes I have to be explaining things, or like, this, and I know it. Like, why act like you slow when you're not? So, but, oh, my back. It is very, very hard sometimes. It's so easy to say, this is what you should do, this is how you should do it, when you are looking at someone else's life. But when it comes down to your own life, it's not as easy. I cut a lot of these, y'all, because they was uneven. Yeah. Every time she moves, he looks. Why do we have to do this? Why you just can't be like, hi? Why do you have to nibble all the time on people? That's your way of showing love. Can we not? You want to bite, then you want to lick on my fingers. Can we not? No, no, no. Thank you. No more. Okay? No more. You're done. You're done. She moving on you. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. Enjoy your Sunday, okay? These glasses make my eyeballs look big. Yeah, yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, my cousin's birthday. I wish her a happy birthday, Nicole. I wish her a wonderful birthday. Hope all her dreams and desires and wishes come to pass. In Jesus' name. I hope she enjoy her birthday weekend. My granddaughter, Lola, she's enjoying her birthday weekend. So to all the babies, January babies, the first part of January, happy birthday to each and every one of you. Each and every one of you, happy birthday. It's amazing when the Lord allows us to see yet another year, healthy, clothed, sheltered, in our right minds. And regardless of what we're going through, we're still here. We are still here. We can see another day. We can try again another day. That's a blessing. That's a blessing, right? And I'm so happy for you all. And again, I wish nothing but the best for each of you, each and every one of you, and everyone around you, you know, in Jesus' name. Happy birthday. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and lay back down. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Good morning again, you guys. It is 10:27 a.m. Sunday. And you guys, I just had a slight mental breakdown. Oh, it's in the refrigerator, dang it. Yeah, I had a slight mental breakdown. Which caused me to have slightly hard time breathing, and that's mainly because I was trying not to allow myself to be upset, you know, but it's like, you know what, if you're upset and you're not feeling 100%, if you have to cry, cry. And I think I mentioned this before, dang it. If you have to, you just have to sometimes. Yeah, I really do need to rearrange a little bit here. Sometimes you just, you have to get it out, you know what I'm saying? This morning when I was talking to y'all, I was rubbing my eye. I didn't realize I had rubbed the contact lens out of the eye. So I had to put another one in. And in the corner it's starting to swell up. But it's alright. Put this air fryer right here. Yeah. I had to rearrange that because it's sliding. Everything's sliding all over the place. I did get my things from the dollar store so I can finish getting my stove clean. I'll probably get on that, not today. I'm no longer in the mood to do it. But yeah, I just jumped up to get and got in the shower. And I was gonna still try to make it to church, and I just decided, no, I'm not gonna do it. God knows my heart. But yeah, just had a slight mental breakdown. Yeah, I just hate being in a situation where, especially at my age, when you're not able to do some of the things that you want to do for the people that you care most about. Now, as I said before, when you help people, you have to do it out the kindness of your heart. Let me show y'all what we got left. I'm finna cook it now. I know he said he might be back, but I'm finna go and cook this fish. Oh, I was I was just saying recording.
I know this time I've seen it.
Huh?
Yes, I've seen it.
So, it's been a long time, y'all, since this thing ain't even scaled, but it's a whole doggone fish. Man, it's been a long time since I cooked a fish like this. But I'm gonna cook it because left it out and oh yeah, it's been a long time.
I'm sorry, this is pull it back up right there.
Ooh, y'all. I'm not even sure I remember what to do. I'm cleaning it now. I had washed it out before. Clean the outside and stuff. I'm redoing it. Scales and stuff, I think. Still on there, I don't know. The mouth, oh my god. It's been a long time, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Man, we used to go fishing and stuff, and Ian always scaled it, cleaned it, and did all that. And usually cooked it too, but there have been times when I cooked it, but I never had to do anything other than that. I'm trying to aluminum. And I'm out of aluminum, except the aluminum that's in the bottom. Oh goodness. So I think I'm gonna put it on top first. I'm really not sure how I'm gonna do this. Oh, get the inside out. Oh. Anyway, guys, so what I was saying was, and I'm sharing and talking about things because it helps to get it out. One, two, I know I may not be the only one who may be going through something similar. And I'm going through even though I don't have to, and I'm aware of that 100%. You know, some people say, well, you don't have to do this and you don't have to do that. Yeah. In your mind, I don't. But in my mind, I do. Because it doesn't matter how old your kids are or whoever you care about. It doesn't matter how old they are. You still care. You still care. You still care and you still want the best for them. You know? It's like when my dad was out there on drugs and stuff. It didn't matter how old he was still my dad, and I loved him, right? I knew what he was capable of, you know. I knew what he had done for me growing up, good and bad. I was aware of everything. I knew, you know, and that's still, no matter how you look at it, they're still dad. They're still dad, you know? Uh-oh. Sorry guys, I went to see if I had any onions left. I did, but anyway, as I was saying, it's still Dad. And, you know, regardless of everything, you want the best. So I cleaned out this doggone fish inside of it. Outside and inside. Hope I did it right. Ugh. Snatched out the gills and stuff. Oh, it's so gross. Ugh. Oh, Lord. Ugh, so gross. I don't ever remember doing this. Like I said, I was never the one. So, oh. Let me show y'all. Burning my butter. Yeah. Clean the inside and stuff. All that's in there. Gills and whatever, and the neck out. Oh. Not helping y'all that I got these dishes on the counter. Anyway, as I was saying, guys, you know, I just want the best. And it can be stressful. When you want the best. And you don't want to come off as being mean or controlling or anything like that. Or you don't want to come off as the type of person that just says one thing and does another. And I said it because I remember being in situations where I really did need help. But because I seemed to need help a lot, I didn't want to ask for help. And I would end up getting in a worse situation because had I just been able to ask for help when I needed it, things might have been a little bit different. But I refused it sometimes because I didn't need the judgment that came along with it. You know, I just didn't need all of that. Sometimes you just need help, period. Doesn't matter how many times. Doesn't matter how old you are. You know? I just know that I've been in those situations. And at times still am. You know? And it just hurts. When I know better. I know that if you don't help, you just do that. Don't mean you can't here and there say, hey now, give advice, but sometimes it's not. Advice isn't needed, right? Just love and be careful, trust God. Sometimes that's all you need to say. There's really nothing you can say to someone to hurt them if they don't already know when they're going through things damn. But at the same time, I do understand that. I still, it's, you still need to try to guide, or help guide in the right direction or in a better direction. Whatever it is. And so, having said that, like I told y'all, my son was here. So I had to leave to go and pick the other two girls up because I said the grandma had taken them to a family reunion to hang out for a birthday party or something. Situation occurred where now he had to hurry up and go and, he had to go and pick them up. Now, his situation is low on funds, and they're way out there. On top of, he don't even have a phone right now because he broke it to GPS how to get to his girl. So to hurry up, wake the baby up, get her clothes on, ended up having to let him use my phone. Can't use the tablet because the tablet is not going to give you GPS without internet, So no sense trying to take that. And so it's stressful because the phone was given to me to use, was bought for me and being paid for. And I don't want it to seem like, I'm paying for it and you got someone else using the type of thing. That bothers me because I don't want people to feel or think that way. That's not the case. People need assistance. And sometimes you just have to help. Even if it means 3 or 4 or 5 times. Hell, it happens. Nobody's perfect. Some people need more help than others, more time than others, or whatever. They may come off as, or it may seem like you're trying to get over it, this and that. But I don't think that's the case at all. And it's just not me. I've tried so hard to be a good person. The person that I know God wants me to be. It's not easy. It's so easy to want to do this and do that. I don't ask him. And I have done that. And I don't want to be that type of person because I know how I felt when it was done to me. I know how it feels when people are on the outside looking in and judging. And that's not who or what I want to be. I'm not perfect. I've been there and I've done it. I don't wish to continue to do it. I said that a long time ago. I don't have the right to judge, put my mouth on nobody. Is it frustrating sometimes? Yes, it is. Am I going sometimes my initial reaction is going to be a reaction of a frustrated person? Well, yes, of course, sometimes it is. But that's okay. Am I not allowed that? I'm allowed to be frustrated. Or even aggravated at times, but I'm still going to help whenever and however I can. But yeah, he had to hurry up and get out to go get the girls. So I text everybody in the little family group and let them know, hey, I don't have my phone. And he has it. If you need me, just text me or text Jeremiah. And I have to let Jeremiah know that too, just in case. You know, and it's the phone that, you know, it's the phone my daughter got for me. And so it's got a lot of my information and, you know, business. And like I told him, if anything important comes through, you have to, you know, let me know right away. And I said next week, just bring it back. Hopefully by that time, he will have had another one, or I'll be able to help get another one. I don't know. Maz is off. You know, because it was like, why continue paying the bill for that one? And all my other information is tied to that number. So I have to switch everything over, which is what I was in the process of doing. I had a lot of stuff already switched over onto the phone my daughter gave me. Like a lot of stuff is switched over to that, and a great deal on my tablet as well. So, you know, it just gets frustrating, and because I'm doing my best to help, and at the same time, not drown myself in the process. You know, like I said, I still owe my sister money for helping me out. God bless her. Still owe my dad for helping my son was. You know, it's stressful. You know, people are helping, but they got lives to live as well. Whole dang lives. Bills and everything to pay just like we do. And he knows that, but sometimes you get in a situation, what do? You can't do this because you're trying to get a job, another job, a better job. That's hard because daycare, this, that, and the other, you know. And then now you've got it's just so many things against me right now. Not all of it is his fault, but nonetheless, some of it is. And we can't, you know, continue to hold people, you know, oh, they made a mistake, or they did this or did that. Let's hold it over their head for the rest of their life. You know, we can't do that. We just can't. It's not right. It's not fair. Nobody's perfect. You know, God don't do that. We make mistakes and do dumb stuff every freaking doggone day. We all come short. But God don't hold it over our head and say, oh, you can't do this. And no, He loves us. He forgives us. So we have to learn to be the same way. Don't be stupid. By no means. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we have to love a little bit better. And that's what I'm trying to do. But it's stressful for me when you see people that you love and care about go through things. Especially when a lot of it has been avoided or prevented. But because they do have to go through their own things, you know, what can you say or do? Just try to be there when needed. And trust that God's going to make it work it all out. And I truly believe in that. I truly believe it. I know sometimes I'll be like, Lord, did you forget about me? I know God ain't forgot about me. I know He hasn't. But it does get stressful. It does, because I care so much. And it's just who I am. And it hurts and it's difficult at times. But I don't think I would ever change who I am. God made me that way for a reason. God made me this way for a reason. So guys, I'm not gonna do a whole lot. Just a little. You know, I don't have any support on, and I don't wanna be here shaking all over the place and all of that. I just wanted to share that, you know, I was really going through a thing that I really having a breakdown. Thinking about me being as old as I am and still not able to do or help when needed the way I would like to. You know me, you do everything so that the person can't do for themselves by no means. Okay. I'm not gonna do a whole lot, just a little bit because at a time. Because I shouldn't have let it get to this point. Knowing that it does take a lot out of me just to do that much. It does. So I'm going to, sorry guys, hold on. I'm going to do this a couple of times throughout the week until I get it where I want it, and then keep it that way. I was really good at it when I first moved, but you know, I have to stay on top of it no matter what. Especially if I'm going to be cooking all the time, you know. Sometimes you just get so, at least with me, I just get so stressed and so overwhelmed with life that I actually stop focusing and stop doing this, just stop everything. And this is something that I just let get out of control. You know, I was wiping down a little bit instead of a lot, like I would normally do once a week, sometimes twice a week. But I really just stopped, you know. When I cook, I wipe down and clean up. But when it comes down to this stove, sometimes you really need to get in there and do a little bit more. When you're cooking and stuff overflow and all of that, and you're not the only one in the kitchen. Sometimes you might come in and cook something that overflows, or warm up something, or Lavelle, whatever. And you gotta get it good, you know. And I'll be like, oh, I'll get it later. Oh, you know, or you wipe it but don't really wipe it good, clean it good. And so now you got a mess. So this is what I'm working on, getting this back like I want it. Back, right. Nice and clean and white. And not just that, even my eyes in the front. It's got grease. So all of that has to come off. Okay. Okay. Now all I need to do later in the week, I'll do this again. I'll go over it again. Until it's white as I would like it, as I want it, as it was when I moved in. Anyways, I was telling y'all earlier, I didn't realize I had rubbed my contact up out my eye. I'm just like, man, I'm not seeing things clear. What's wrong? Did I rub it too hard? So I was going to take the contact lens out. When I went in to take it out, there was no contact to take out. Like, I'm thinking, did I just accidentally drop it? Which is probably what I just did. Or when I was rubbing it, I rubbed it right up out. And now I can't find it. So, just so happened, like I said, I had some extra contacts. So I went ahead and put another one in. And now I can see fine. I can see fine. I don't hurt or anything like that. But I'm going to go over that again. As well as these eyes. Did I turn it off? I didn't mean to turn it off. Right about there. So quite naturally, I'll go over it again when there's nothing in the oven. So yeah, I'll go over it again throughout the week when there's nothing in the oven. It's funny, y'all. When I first moved here, this is what I used to do every other day. Right? Every other day for no reason. I would just clean it. You know, because you want to keep it clean. I remember saying in the video, if you're doing it on the regular, then it never really piles up. Right? This is a perfect example of why it helps to just on a regular clean twice a week. If you really want to deep clean, then once on the weekend, maybe every other weekend. That's how I used to do when my kids were little. They ever came to my house and it wasn't clean, or it wasn't clean and smelled good. You hardly ever. I don't think you can go and ask anybody that knew me back then and my kids. Ask them. I'm pretty sure they'll tell you you ain't hardly ever going to her house and it's not clean now while she's there. I don't know if Phil said he would be back. I don't know if he went today or not. When I was talking to him out the window, he couldn't get me. I wasn't saying anything that would require him to have to come back. I had just noticed that he had on my hat that I had on yesterday with the orange wool sweatshirt. I had on the orange wool hat. And I realized, I was like, oh, he got the hat on. And actually, I was finna give it to the baby. She had a hood and stuff on. And his hat is his. His black hat, I remember wearing that I think it's in the living room under the thing when you first walk in through the door. But it'd be crazy. You can't find yours. Oh, let me just grab mommy's. It's no big deal. You know? And it really isn't that much of a big deal to me because I've always been that way. What's mine is yours. I don't mind. I share. You know, I believe in family, and I believe that's what you're supposed to do. You know? I really do. I always have. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Y'all, these was the candles from, look at that, $1. They were on clearance. Where you gonna find this big for $1? You not. And it's because, you know, the holiday pumpkin pie have your house smelling so good. It smells so sweet. I love it. When Lavelle came in yesterday, he said, it smells good. He said, Mommy, your room smells good. I was like, I have pumpkin pie in the kitchen. I have pumpkin pie in here in the living room. When you walk in, it just smells so good. I have it in the hallway. But this was number in the hallway. Jeremiah must have took the pumpkin pie. And he has one as well. And then I have this one. This one isn't pumpkin pie. This one is mulled cider. But did I tell y'all, it smells so good. It's amazing. I did get up and let me turn this off. I'm gonna go lay in the living room. I did I had which I forgot all about, a $10 Amazon coupon gift card or something. I forget who, probably from CVS. I have so many, like I have some Dunkin' Donut ones that I have not used yet. I'm gonna have to. I used the Starbucks already, and so one of the reasons why my tongue is sore because it's time to replace the little fake tooth I have, and I'm out of the stuff that I use. And so I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and try to order it. It's only like $5.99, something like that. So I went to go ahead and order it, and that's when I saw that I had a coupon, card, discount card, or whatever you call it, a gift card. And it was for $10. I'm like, okay. So my order was free. I used that gift card. So it'll be here by Wednesday the 10th, which is perfect. So then I'll be able to go ahead and just, you know, fix my mouth. Nothing to be ashamed of, really. It is what it is. My fireplace really looks jacked up now because I have to fix it. You know, like I said, had started working on it when they came, so I stopped because I didn't want the baby to get into this stuff. And I probably should go ahead and pick back up on it now, y'all, but my back, you know, I just finished cleaning and doing that, and the only reason why I was able to do that a bit because I had taken some medication earlier, but I think it's starting to wear off. I was also going to order the cream for my face, the medicated cream, but it would have went over. I wouldn't have had enough for it, so that's going to have to wait. But I am definitely going to have to because my face is feeling so dry. I'm out of the stuff that my sister gave me that was really working, so I ended up going back to the cream that I have in there, which is good too, but my face feels so dry and irritated, and that's something I just never want to go back to or ever want to deal with again. So as soon as I can, I'm going to go ahead and order that cream because it's just not a good feeling. But yeah, my fireplace. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Back is hurt. So, as you see, I closed this in and I painted it white. But this is going to be black as well, as like this. And this is material. So this is going to be black as well, right? And then you see I started to add the white to see how it would look. And I'm still not sure about it, to be honest with y'all. I don't know if I want to. I think it looked better this way, a little off, you know, with the black. I don't know. maybe I should do it now with you guys for a few moments. I just don't. You're just gonna have to forgive me because I don't feel like putting no bra or nothing on. I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and get this stuff really quick. I don't know what Chapo is. He's around here somewhere. Oh, I think he's in the closet. So just thought about it, guys. I threw out. I should have another one though. The paintbrush. So I'm gonna let my glue gun heat up. Hey, let's start filling up on the container for in the freezer. Stop with all the damn brushes. She called me to go out there and just do this stuff. Gave my last 20, but in case anybody texts you for me, let me know. Because I don't have no communication at this point. Yeah, I don't know what I did with the other brushes. Oh well. I don't know what I did with the other brushes. I had a bunch of paint brushes. Not the nice ones, but like the sponge ones. But this is the paint that I got. Because they didn't have my back. Whew. They didn't have the spray paint. I was just in there bent over looking for stuff, and Jeremiah had to get in the refrigerator, and so when I tried to stand up, you could hear my bones and everything go. He was like, "Oh my God!" All right, here's my other earring. I couldn't find my earring. There it is. Guys, let's see. What I'm gonna do is, here's the material that's up here that I got, and so I'm gonna cut it, and put it across, right? I actually could have done it a better way, but I wasn't thinking. It wasn't my plan to do it that way. And so when I went to take this off so I can lay it down and do it, I forgot that I had glued it, so I couldn't just take it off. And then you see the paint here. That was not my intentions. So obviously, God, my back. Obviously, that has to be, you know, fixed. So, like I said, I have my black material. And honestly, I wanted to use this on the bottom, but now I can't because of the way I did that. I'm going to have to use that for up here. And I still might be able to use some of it. I don't know. My problem is taking my time and cutting and measuring things out. I don't take my time and do things like that like I should. That would definitely make life a lot easier. And like I said, right here I wanted to go like that because I had seen it another fireplace. I was thinking like I'll be looking at different ones to see how I really want to do it. And then yesterday when I went to Walmart, I saw there was an actual design that I liked. It was $30-something just to get that contact paper of the fireplace. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. No, $30-something when I can just figure it out myself how I want, and if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. So let's go ahead and do this. Hope this video won't be super long, y'all. Guys, I am done doing whatever I'm going to do for now with this fireplace. Thought I would just show y'all the finishing look. It's a little hard to see my glasses for some reason, I don't know. But this is what I ended up with, you guys. You can see where my bricks are a little bit crooked, but whatever. This is what I have for now. This is the side. This is the front. Right here. I have to fix that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix it yet. This is the other side. And again, this is the front. What y'all think? Bottom. That's what I got for now. The fish is pretty much done. I'm making mac and cheese now. I also put in the oven the pork so that it could heat up. So if you decide you'd rather have the pork pot roast you can with the mac and cheese. You know, if you decide you want the fish with the mac and cheese or whatever. That type of fish is kind of like with Anthony of Real Life when he made that fish, where you sit one person and you eat it yourself, type of thing, or slice it and, you know, you're basically eating the inside. But yeah, making mac and cheese. I had to do 2 different ones. That I'm making the shells and then the other ones because it wasn't enough of the shells. And one is cheddar and one is not. I'm just gonna mix it and see how that works. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna find a good movie and lay down and watch it. My back is still a little bit, you know, not 100%. A good soda would go fine with this food. But that would require me getting up and going out. I think I have like $5 in my car. And so that would require me to go out. Oh, my face feels so dry. To go and get a soda, but honestly don't feel like it. But I might anyway. They're $1.29. Might as well say $1.50 at the corner store. So I'm not gonna waste time going all the way over to Aldi's. We also need some bread. I just don't feel like it, So maybe when I donate on Tuesday on my way back, I have to pass all these out, grab some bread then. For Jeremiah's lunch, he can just take some chili. Put some chili in the microwave. There's no crackers to go with it, but you have some chili. That's today, Sunday, and tomorrow if he wants. Or he can, could take some pulled pork or whatever. I think it's enough bread in there to make, sandwiches, if he would rather have that. I'm just looking at this picture on the wall, and it's a white spot hanging where Jeremiah's lip is. It looks like it's slob. I see what it is. See if y'all can see it. Let me turn the light on so you can see what I see. From a distance, it looks like slob hanging off his lip, but it's when I printed the picture. You see, I accidentally printed it with the mouse, the finger from the mouse, right? But from a distance, they look like slob. Lord Jesus. Anyway, I'm letting my glue gun cool off. Since I'm up, let me go ahead and check the Mac. Yeah, I just don't feel like it, but I might end up going ahead and running out and just grabbing soda. I don't know. That acid to go with your food. Y'all already know. Turn it down a bit. I don't want a mushy Mac, but I do want it done. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lay here, finish this food. I think I'll just drink you some water because I don't like it. If Jeremiah goes out, I'll ask him to stop and get a soda. But I'm just gonna go ahead and relax. I feel a lot better, guys. Like I said before, it's just tough when you want to be in a position where you're able to do things. You're not in that position, and it's hard when you see people that you care about go through things, and it's like nothing you can really do, and the little bit you do is not enough. You don't feel like it's enough, or the little bit you do is, can be a little bit inconvenient towards yourself, but toward other people, and it's tough, but when I was listening to Joyce, like she said, it's easy to help those you can, right, or that you like. It's not as easy to help somebody that you don't care for, or it's not as easy to help someone when it requires more from you than what you're willing to give. You know what I'm saying? Or what you think you're able to do. If you have $5, it's easy to give $5, but it's hard to give 10. If you don't have 10, or if you feel like, I got 10, I'm gonna spend 5 on myself, I'll give you 5. It's hard to just say, you know what, I'm gonna give you the whole 10. Knowing that person needed more than you do at that moment. Looks like my picture about to fall. Lord, everything just. Yeah, it's definitely about to fall. I'm gonna have to get some, actually I could probably use my glue gun to fix it, or some black duct tape. I don't know. Either way, I'm not gonna do nothing right now. I don't have it in me. This season, when I sit down, I start to see things that I normally don't see or didn't pay attention to. But then you sit down and you just stare off. All of a sudden, things begin to be made plain or clear that before wasn't. And I think that's a lot with life. If we sit sometime and just be still, we might be able to see or hear what we couldn't see or hear before. And so I do have to get in that space, where I'm able to do that. I would love for you guys to I invite you guys to join me. I was gonna put black around it, but I forgot. Oh well. Anyway, I couldn't find my other paintbrushes, so I had a black plastic glove. I poured the paint in my hand and did like that, and that's how I painted my fireplace. Hold on, sounded like somebody was knocking. I heard somebody knock. What are you doing? Sure you can. Come on, of course you can. You know what? I was just sitting here saying the same thing. I usually go to the store to get some soda, but I didn't feel like it.
Right. I just told my son, I said, man, I don't feel like walking to the store. He's like, well, I'm not walking by you.
I sure was sitting there like, I know I need to go. Let me ask your opinion on something quick. I just made this. Tell me what you think.
The
fireplace. The whole thing.
What? So I'm looking like, wait a minute, ain't no fireplace in these apartments.
I just
look nice.
Right? I mean, I see where I messed
up.
Yeah, it's wet. I see where I messed up, but just like at first glance, it don't look good. Right?
That's nice.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I like your picture frames. I need the picture frame.
You know what? I gotta get more. I want them all black and white.
Right, I need a frame for my great grandma and granddaddy.
Oh, yeah,
I got that picture.
Grandma and granddaddy.
It's like vintage. It's like about the terror and stuff. So I'm trying to hurry up and find a nice frame for it.
If I see something, I'll let you know. I'll grab it because I bet the dog's going to
it's right here.
Have a good one. Of course, anytime. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that was my neighbor. I know I heard a little faint knock. I wasn't going to get up, but I was like, let me check. And sure enough, it was her. And I'm sure y'all already heard because I forgot I was recording. She just needed a stick of butter. I had to look at my fireplace to just, as y'all heard, get another person's opinion. And she said it looked alright. She said it looked alright. So I'm glad about that. Now, y'all know last time I tried to pour it. I lost all my dog. Almost lost all my rice. Not this time. This time I'm using my strainer. Using my strainer. I'm not playing by I'm not trying to lose nothing else. That's that. Now I'm supposed to have milk, but I don't have any milk, y'all. And I don't feel like going to get it. So I'm gonna use a little bit of creamer. Who says you can't? Right? Instead of me, normally I'll use a little sugar. Now I don't have to. And still get that milky piece of butter. I had already seasoned my mac and cheese. Which I used to didn't do because it didn't say that on the instructions. I would follow instructions. If you got the right ones, you don't have to season it. It really tastes good. You just add a little sugar. But I remember I made mac and cheese one time. They was like, my daughter was like, you don't season it? Actually, my son-in-law's sister, she was like, I tasted some mac and cheese that she made. Oh my, when I tell y'all, it was amazing. And I was like, what did you put in this? You know, because my mom can cook the heck out of some mac and cheese. I was like, what did you put in this? And she was telling me the stuff that she put in. I was like, you're supposed to put all that in mac and cheese. But everybody makes it differently, you know. Everybody makes it differently. But I'm gonna add the after with this, y'all. I'm gonna make myself a plate, sit down, and eat, relax my mind. And try to find something good to watch on TV. Definitely got to get my word in today. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm glad I had that butter alone. Because I didn't have that butter the other day. I think I picked that butter up yesterday. But I did. Whoop, whoop. And that was perfect. But I could have used a little less of the creamer because it's almost too sweet. That's perfect. It's good. Let that cheese melt a bit. I put some cheddar cheese across it. I'm going to let it melt. Probably could have spiced it up a little. But it's almost too sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my dishes, you guys. Not many left. Ones I just used. I'll go ahead and wash these. Take the fish and stuff out. Fix myself a plate and relax. And yeah, so that's my Sunday. I hope you guys had a great Sunday. Don't forget to, pray. Don't forget to treat people the way the Lord would. That's pretty much my main thing today. Yes, I had a slight meltdown. It's alright. God is good. I'm gonna be alright. And everyone that I care about will be alright. Everything that we go through, or we think we're going through, or whatever, it will pass. Which too will pass, shall pass. And it will. I remember a lot of times in my lifetime where I would be like, oh God, I can't wait till tomorrow or the next day or the next week or a month from now because of something I was going through, you know, and I wanted to, you know, go through it, be done with it and look back on it and be glad I've gone through it or, you know, whatever, just be done with it, you know. It'll pass. It'll pass. And it will be, hopefully I will have learned something or been able to teach someone else something in the process of everything that's, you know, that happened. It'll pass. I have to remind myself that and trust God, but I also have to remind myself to just let go sometimes. Sometimes you just have to let it out. You have to let it out sometimes. Found myself having a hard time breathing, trying not to cry, trying to push everything in. But Jeremiah said, what is wrong? You know? Okay, guys, I'm done with that. It really wasn't a lot to wash. It really wasn't. Just whatever I just immediately, you know, right then and there used, I washed. I don't have any more cheddar cheese. If I did, I would make one more thing of mac and add it because I almost made it just a little bit too sweet, but not to the point it cannot be eaten. I know I'm gonna eat it. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, y'all. My back. My freaking back. Let me turn this oven off. Go ahead and take the fish out. Pork. I'm going to end up having to clean that stove again because the way this top is a little too big, and so the juices is going to pour over in on my stove like last time, and that's going to be something else I have to clean up. Okay, so I think I'm going to use a spoon. So like that. Let me show y'all too. Ouch. Always burn myself, dang it. That's the fish. Okay. Pork I'll show you in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and piece there. Got bones and stuff. I was supposed to try to cut it where I could just eat the inside, but as you can see, I messed that up. Whew. last. Put a little mac cheese on my plate. Look how they melted. I don't want that to melt. Plastic, so I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna get the last of the soda that is here. I'm gonna take some Aleve. Or ibuprofen for my back. Call it a day. So just my plate, guys. And I didn't put a whole lot on it. So funny, she said, "You don't have no fireplaces in here." Yeah, it don't look bad, but I definitely see where I have to work on it. Oh, it feels nice and cool back here. Oh my God. Let me just grab the, actually, let me put this massager really quick. Oh. On the thing. I'll be charging it up my back. Just gonna watch TV and eat, and then I'll probably come in my room and lay down. It smells so good in here. Those candles and the food. Okay, guys, it's the end of it today. I'll try to get as many of these videos edited today, up and out. I still have videos from before Christmas. Oh, now? Why do I make these tops so difficult to take off? Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to take 4 of them. 200 milligrams each. Woo. Alright, y'all. So that's my day, my Sunday. I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye now.